They're supposed to wait. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys. Whoa. Ah, whoa. Oh, wait. Just wait till I. Hey, guys. Good morning. I don't know if Laura's streaming or not. If so, I can let her stream and I can get off. The subway is down. The elevator is back on. Yes. Okay, they're calling her, she's saying. Okay, I'm going. I'm here.
Not only listening, okay, and they openly said, we do not want Scientology in Burbank. We will not have them in Burbank. So they openly said, if you have any information or any programs that are being hidden that we're not aware of, whether it's in the world, whatever it is, please let us know so that they can absolutely get rid of that. I don't see that transparency there. I would love that. I can't tell you how inspired I was to have a board really hear what we're talking about. Not only that, suggesting art programs and things that can help kids and adults leaving Scientology. Not only that, they also were shocked to hear about the infiltration of homeless and the city and all of that, but that they don't believe in psychiatry and mental health.
Thank you very much. Next, general public comment speaker is Audra.
This is non-agenda item, so, okay. Good morning. I'm gonna follow up on what Laura just said. This was my third meeting with Burbank, the first one with their city council, but every single meeting, all of them, they're allowed to respond to you after everyone gives their public comment, they respond. Every last commissioner or city council person and commissioner and the other ones, they thanked us and they talked about how brave, like especially Laura is, and they said they're sorry for what you had to go through, what you had to endure. And they said, we will do what we can. We don't want this in our area. But they're so entrenched here and it's so normalized here. And it's like so nice to go to a city where it's not and where they get it and they openly say it, like they're openly saying, no, we understand with their drug-free program, how it's, not what we want. They don't believe in mental health. They don't want that. And so I'm just going to ask, hopefully, that we do better with, not with talking to us, but with stopping their presence here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now transition to our virtual.
Oh, I need that.
The only one available to talk on is they moved the other, all the other ones to go.
LRH way. Is it revocable? Because we've proven time and time again why it should be revoked, why it needs to be revoked, and yet it seems like you guys aren't even considering this. It's been well over a year that people have been showing you all of their violations. I think as a revocable or permanent violation, this permit needs to be revoked from them. Thank you, I yield back my time.
President Hagan includes public commentaries.
Thank you very much. With that, we will close general.
Thank you, Antex. That was good. Great.
Move on to multiple agenda and public comment. The board will provide an opportunity for members of the public wishing to speak on more than one agenda item during multiple agenda item comment period for up to a minute per item, up to a
We're
total
gonna
of
do all
3
three?
minutes per meeting.
Do
This is the only
NCs
time to
and
speak
then
on
do
more than
minutes,
one
then,
agenda item. And please identify the item that you speak on when you are called to. For today, there's only 2 items up for public
Oh, wait, what's
comments.
the
You have up to 2 minutes if you wish to speak on item number 1 and the minutes. We'll start with Auditor.
I'd like to talk about the NCs too. Because I always have, like, I always talk about the NCs. Can I have a minute for the NCs? Because
Unfortunately, let's see if we're not part of the agenda.
oh, it's not on the agenda? Okay, because usually they are. Like, okay, I'd like to start with the minutes if I could. Again, I'm glad you guys are that you're going to Granicus. And, I'm going to say Burbank, I'm like going to be referring to them a lot because to me, they are, I wish they set the example, the bar standard of how cities should be doing things. Like, it's not as big of a city. This is a different, entity. It's a different beast altogether, but we can learn from them. They do have where you can, plug it in and look at the comments and everything is just much better, and I wish that would be happening here. Now, as far as the sidewalks, we've been coming here, I know a lot of people come here about the sidewalks are a nightmare. I just almost I almost crashed into a person because going over the sidewalk, it's so bad that my tire got caught, and then to get out of that jam, you have to hit like your gas a little bit, which then puts you in a tailspin. And and Laura see me, right? She gets scared when she sees that happening because there's no way for me to change it. My insurance is like, well, we can get you, the front wheel drives, but then I don't have what I need with the tilt, with the mechanics. So it's really hard for people in chairs. It's hard for everybody. But I'm just saying, we just need to do more. And it just seems like the budget for like the sidewalks are so low, and it's like, I don't know why it's so low. And it's just, we have the Olympics, we have the Paralympics coming, and I'm trying to imagine all these people, right, in their chairs or just, all these needs. And there's so many, but with there's like, I had to go over like a mountain, like just to go down the sidewalk. They're like, I guess it's from earthquakes, it's like a A-frame type of thing, but they're so high and it doesn't seem like there's anything being done. And also, I do want to bring up the Scientology sidewalks too, that they are working on it themselves with their slave labor. But that needs to be permitted, but and I think you are hopefully pressuring them to fix it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, we have Laura.
Okay, hi, so I want to speak on the minutes first and then sidewalks as well. So the minutes, again, like I said, when I went to Burbank, everything was very clear. They were writing notes, like everything that anybody was saying. There's a lot of care in that. It made me want to go move to Burbank and jump on their board and help them because nothing on the board that I saw made me feel resentful or like nobody was listening. They were all very, like, it's hard to say, but it's like, if you don't show on the minutes, you have Granicus now, so you could show very clearly what's happening. Not only that, you can actually mark your YouTube videos of the date timestamp, so it's very easy for people who want to say, hey, look, I brought this up at Public Works. It just needs to be more care. I know you guys do care. I've literally kind of interacted with one-on-one with all of you, and I know you care, so I just wish there's something you really can do individually that would show that we're being heard and that something's actually being moved in terms of not giving Scientology's permits, revoking their permit for the Alpine Hubbard Way. Why is that so hard? Can we get it on the board? Can we at least have it as an option to look at? That would show that we care. And that to me, it's like little things for you guys, but that's huge for me. And I just really would love that to happen. Yesterday, I also saw the indentures, like Sea Org members working on the sidewalks on Kathleen. They're literally busting open the sidewalk. And then they're putting PVC piping, and it looks like they're installing like a new electrical gate. None of that's permanent. They have cones, and what they do is they have a stack of the city frames that they just pull up, and they have them waiting there. Why is that okay? These are the little things that they just, it looks like the city put it there. And it's not. It's a manipulation of Scientology's tactics, and this happens every single day. No more slave labor, revoke their L. Ron Hubbard revocable permit.
Awesome job.
Thank you very much. We will now transition to our virtual platform.
Thank you, President Payne, and we have Georgina. 2 minutes to offer your commentary, and please leave the agenda.
Okay, I'm going to start with minutes. I think it's wonderful that you guys are installing grandkids. I can't wait to see the improvements that come from them. I look forward to seeing these public comments indicated in your minutes so that it'll be easier for everyone to look back and see what was said and what actions were taken, if you follow up what actions were taken. Your YouTube channel has every title the exact same, hundreds of videos over years, and they all have the exact same title. The date at very least should be included in these titles so that it is researchable, so that they can be utilized to their full advantage. I want to speak on the road improvements agenda item. I don't remember which number that is. But the fact that you have slave labor doing public works on a city street is reprehensible. How is that legal? It's dangerous. It's dangerous for citizens. It's dangerous for those enslaved people. They need to be helped. Please do better. Thank you. I yield back my time.
Great job, Antics. Yes, great point.
Next, please, multiple items.
Thank you very much. With that, we will close the multiple item public comment portion of today's meeting and move forward with the approval of minutes for Friday, January 16th, 2026.
Let's go to the other one.
Comments? Seeing none, is there a first and a second? So moved.
Have a good one. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. Thanks. Okay, guys, my battery, my charger bank broke. It is kerplunk. So we will be streaming as long as we can. So, but I don't know how long it's going to be. But we'll get this next meeting.
They're good people, so
They are.
something good, please help me.
Exactly.
Something, show me that you're
We just had to.
revocable thing. You know, like would put it up and that shit would be like, boom, we just revoke.
Yes, revoke it. And that's not being like they're trying to say, oh, we're not attacking a religion, we're attacking their bad behavior. They are not allowed. They turn them down. Say,
Church and state, period.
exactly.
Every conversation.
Yeah, but what I mean is like, but if they do try, then you see favoritism too.
Yeah.
Hey, Popeye, how you doing today?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, and yourself? Did they start yet? The public?
I just started.
Did they call me? Yet?
Didn't call anyone.
Huh? They didn't call anyone?
All right, at item 10, do we have a date?
I need to find the talk one. I don't even know. Wait, which one's this?
I don't know, they're both, they both.
Oh, this is the special one. Okay.
That's
All right, guys. I need to find something to speak on. I didn't have a chance to go through this yesterday. Yesterday was a long day. But a very productive one. Can you guys hear?
All right. All right, Councilmember Rodriguez.
Wait, what's this?
9. Councilmember Rowland. Okay. Councilmember Parker, you up for specials now? All right, any other special members?
Oh, hey, Adira. Welcome.
All right.
We love Antics here. She is awesome. Trying to see which ones we can talk on. Do we even know? We have to find out where it says hearings have not been held yet. Look at here. Huh? We have to do the ones where there's hearings have not been held. I usually do this the night before, but it kind of just crashed. It goes fire.
13 items.
So we will be on as long as we can. Good morning, Donna. And everyone, and Max, and Laura.
One, before we get a public comment,
Let's talk. Which one says where we can talk?
Colleagues, I rise to ask for your.
No, we can't talk. We have to find the ones that have not been had hearing.
Content and microeconomics, fundamental shift in how bodies. These stories are increasingly created in the non-aspect
Yes.
ratio, tailored to viewing, and many.
Burbank's so much easier. Burbank's so much. We're moving to Burbank.
I introduced this legislation.
Staying room.
Help lower budget production in Los Angeles.
Okay, here, it starts at number 12.
Know that Hollywood and Los Angeles, well, now, a lot of us, we get our inspiration.
I don't like him, huh?
Legislation from a variety of different sources. Sometimes it's from news,
Uh,
sometimes it's from constituent colleagues in other cities, lots of different ways. And sometimes even.
we should have put in a few weird names too.
And in this case,
Hey, Archman.
I have a family member who's in the production.
No, because no, it's only
And, you know,
if they don't call. If they don't call. Yeah, I just do it to have more opportunity to be called. Because they put it through a randomizer.
Let's put our heads together, figure out a way to do something about it. And so my brother, who's in that industry, was talking about the
Wow. Here's one, 16.
lunch managed to us by
Hamill, Peters.
and other states.
Yeah.
And this is a burgeoning part of the entertainment.
Linda Hamill, Linda.
$1 billion market.
Yeah, Linda, we're on to you, and we're gonna out all of you.
We really need as a city to make sure that we
Yeah, you're sickos, yeah.
maintain this industry.
Evil people that you look the other way for abuse, and you're mandated reporters, you scumbags. Sorry, I get a little feisty. Okay, here, number 16, permits.
The market is, as I said, 15 billion by 2028. In the past few months, there are about 30 to
Huh?
40 vertical short productions each month
Good.
in Los Angeles for local film.
16, that's pretty good. About permits, we can kind of connect it.
I'm sure you've all seen them on your phone. It's a live production, as you know, it's a lot of jobs, and 2% of the growth. With budgets that are typically under $200,000, micro-drama productions often fall below the threshold to qualify for our California tax credit. And the creators are simply relocating to other cities. You know, I asked my brother, why are you only filming in other states and other countries? And this is the reason. A recent survey showed 58% of local independent users now see beauty projects outside of Los Angeles, resulting in significant loss of jobs and revenue. This is a problem that we need to fix. So what are we voting on today? We're here to help permitting and financially assisting this type of production. We need to cut red tape. create
20 slow
paths,
streets.
and offer assistance, because these are more smaller and limited productions.
That has to be for public
And the
hearing.
goal of the motion is to help create opportunities.
Like 18, yeah, like from 16 on. Because if it's already had a hearing,
Incentivize local
that's good.
targeted support for micro.
Well, then look at it and put a few words and start reading it.
But it's also going to help.
Yeah, because I'm comparing it.
That
Yeah.
center of local
Yeah, and then read, yeah, just have it right there. Yeah, there you go.
Since I introduced this motion, we've heard from many emerging
Just say I'm not off topic.
who voiced how micro drones are giving them opportunities that they wouldn't have had in traditional productions. From students to teaching professionals.
There's got to be something good. Yeah.
You make it, we need to step up. The financial assessment is a great opportunity to assist content creators by establishing a grant program that provides incentives to target support to micro drone production.
Oh, here we go, number 21. New Year's Eve events will.
We owe it to the filmmakers of the 21st century to bring these productions out of the shadow and boost opportunity. And this motion.
Oh, here we go.
It gets the ball rolling to do the analysis.
How come they changed it for the shrine near, like, why isn't that event here or the time for them to get that shutting down all the traffic and stuff? I would make 21 work. We can make that work.
For that, I ask for your vote.
Thank you so much, Mr. Blumenfield. So item 1 is before us. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote. 14 items. All right, before we go to public comment, I want to take a moment and recognize Mr. Nazarian of the 2nd Council District for a special announcement and recognition.
That's my guy.
Thank you, Council President.
Huh.
Thank you, colleagues.
Yeah, that was me.
I wanted to take a minute and, in light of what's going on in Iran, to speak to the recent events and share with you a little bit about my own experience as well. Guys, in Iran, where I was born, people all over the country have taken to the streets to protest an intolerable economic environment,
What about 22?
crushing inflation, and the suffocating grip of a brutal authoritarian regime.
Yes, where?
Once again, as in the past, the regime
Yeah.
has responded with shocking brutality. Although I've spoken publicly elsewhere about these events, I've refrained from speaking of them in this chamber until today. These events have awakened painful memories of my own departure from Iran. I wanted to place these events in perspective before I spoke to you
thank you.
about them. I want to put them in perspective for you now.
LA Forward Institution to say make sure you're not dealing with them.
To understand the protests unfolding in Iran today, it's helpful to look at the country's modern
I'm
political
going to do both.
history.
Yeah,
In
3 minutes.
1953, Iran's democratically elected prime minister,
Make sure
Mohammad
LA Forward
was
Institute,
removed from power
like,
in
make
a
sure you
coup
do enough
supported by
background
the
checks that you're
United
not dealing with
States and the United Kingdom.
front groups of
This
Scientology.
occurred after Mossadegh nationalized Iran's oil industry, which had previously been controlled by foreign companies. Following the coup, the Shah was reinstated and ruled with strong backing from Western governments. Over the next 25 years, Iran became closely aligned with the West, but continued to finalize the nationalizing of its own oil resources to keep the wealth internally in the country and
I
grow
thought he
its
was
infrastructure.
Armenian. I didn't know he was
But while the
Armenian.
country modernized
Nazarian
economically,
sounds
many
amazing.
Iranians felt excluded from political power and resentful, which allowed Western influence to yet again penetrate Iran. And by 1978, widespread protests erupted across Iran. Demonstrations grew over the course of a year and were met with violence by the forces of the state. In 1979, the Shah fled the country to avoid bloodshed, and a revolution brought Ayatollah Khomeini to power. Iran became an Islamic republic where religious authorities, conservative religious authorities, wield power over the elected government. In the decades that followed, Iran experienced war with Iraq, internal political repression, and with Western countries. Sanctions were imposed on Iran to impose the regime's nuclear program and its suppression of human rights.
Oh, and a special meeting.
These sanctions
Housing
significantly
solutions.
affected Iran's economy, contributing to inflation, unemployment, and reduced access to global markets. Throughout this period, Iran has made repeated waves of protests in 2009, 17, 2019, the most recent event in 2022, where the Masa Amini Day were established thereafter.
I remember those days. I
Often
remember that
driven by
stuff.
economic pressures and political dissatisfaction and social division. Each time, authorities responded with media restrictions, mass arrests, and lethal force. The current protests fit into this longer pattern. While recent demonstrations were triggered by immediate economic pressures, they also reflect decades of accumulated frustration over the lack of political freedoms, human rights abuses, and living conditions. Today's unrest is not happening in isolation. It is part of a historic cycle shaped by foreign intervention, authoritarian rule, economic strain, and public demands for reform. The regime in Iran has blocked access to telecommunications, including internet.
Dang, that's scary.
So we do not know how many Iranians have died in the latest wave of state-sponsored violence. 6,000, 36,000, upwards of even 50,000 are domestic. By any count, it is a massacre of historic proportions committed by a government against its own people for exercising the universal human right of peaceful protest. This is a crime against humanity. I know some of my colleagues would like to say a few words.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Council Member Yaroslavsky, would you like to be the first?
Thank you, Councilmember Nazarian. I appreciate the opportunity to recognize the unfolding crisis in Iran and in solidarity with the Iranian American community here in Los Angeles. Just wanted to make some remarks. Human rights organizations report thousands of Iranians have been killed or detained amid nationwide protests.
A severe communications blackout has made independent reporting impossible and has left families here in Los Angeles without clear answers about who remains alive. It's heart-wrenching. As we're all aware, Los Angeles is home to one of the largest Iranian communities in the world. Many Angelenos came here after the 1979 revolution, and many of our constituents still have parents, siblings, children, and loved ones in Iran. Today, families here are watching events unfold with fear, unable to reach the people they love or confirm their safety. Council District 5 includes Westwood, known to many as Tirangeles, the heart of Persian Los Angeles. Last year, this council designated Masa Amini Square in Westwood to honor a young woman whose death came to represent courage and the demand for basic human dignity. I think it's important to recognize the grief, fear, and uncertainty carried by Angelenos waiting for news from family overseas. And our hearts are with every family in Los Angeles hoping for the safety of their loved ones. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember. We have Councilmember Rowland here as well.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Nazarian, for bringing this forward and in the thoughtful way in which you explained the circumstances in Iran today. I think a lot of people don't know the history and appreciate that you illuminated that and the fact that you're bringing attention to this issue in these chambers, especially because you would have to talk to the president. Los Angeles is home to so many in the Iranian diaspora. We feel these connections. They are our neighbors, they're business owners, they're members of our community, public servants, scientists, on and on and on. Yes, he's so wonderful. This city has really been shaped by this. And so it is right that you bring these issues up in these chambers, and I thank you for that. And I don't have much more to add to the words that both of you already so eloquently shared, but really just to say that I think we all stand with Iranian Angelenos who are worried about family abroad, who are concerned about rising rhetoric here at home, and asking to speak out about these issues safely and fully in the city that they live in now, and the city that they love, and we stand with them. I think Los Angeles has shown up for its varied communities, its very diverse communities, not only in moments of celebration, but also in times like these, in moments of real uncertainty and fear, where family members are really terrified of what's happening back home. And I have deep empathy for what the community is going through right now. And I just wanted to thank you for recognizing this moment for what it is and for allowing us to stand with you.
Thank you, Council President. Thank you again, Councilwoman Rahman, and thank you very much, Councilwoman Yaroslavsky. I just want to end this today by asking all of us to rise and stand in a moment of silence for everyone that's perished, and many of whose names we will never know. Thank you very much. Thank you, colleagues.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nazarian. And with that, we'll go into public comment for this evening.
Providing public comment. When it's your turn, please state which of the agenda items you'd like to speak to. You have 1 minute per item, up to 3 minutes total for the items open for public comment. We will tell you when you're
Okay, but get to love the
speaking on the agenda.
I feel right about it.
Must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speeches as we can. If you are not on topic, or you cannot tell what you are on topic, you will get 1 brief warning from me or the council president. At that point, you need to get immediately clearly on topic. If you do not do so, or begin straight on topic, you will forfeit the rest of your speaking time, and we will move on to the next speaker. The items open for public comment during this regular meeting are items 12 through 42. So again, the items that are open for public comment during the regular meeting are items 12 through 42. Members of the public may also speak for up to 1 minute for general public comment. During general public comment, members of the public may speak to any of the items or anything else within the city's subject matter jurisdiction. One thing to note with regards to the item, if you are here for item 43, that is a part of the special meeting agenda, and so it is not currently open, but we will provide an opportunity for public comment during that meeting later today. I have a couple more announcements if I can have the interpreters make the first one loud for the room, please. If you require a Spanish language interpreter, please make sure to pause every few sentences so the interpreters can interpret.
Que requiere un intérprete para español, por favor, pause después de cada frase para dar al intérprete la oportunidad de traducir.
Don't worry, we will pause your time while the interpreters are interpreting, so you will get the same amount of time as everyone else. Thank you.
No se preocupe, pausaremos el tiempo mientras el intérprete está hablando, entonces el tiempo que las otras personas. Gracias.
Additionally, if you've made an accommodation request pursuant to the ADA with the clerk's office, or if you would like to, in order to make use of the wireless handheld microphone, once it's your turn to speak, please let the parties know so that they can provide you with a wireless. Finally, the order in which we call names is at random, that is to say, it is in general. So in order to help us accommodate as many people as possible, we'd ask that you please wait until you hear the name you signed up under called loud before lining up to speak. Thank you.
I'll get kicked out if they don't call my name.
We will now begin.
There's no one
calling
here.
names.
You did
Andrew
Joe.
B, Paloma B, Donna Washington, George B, and Paul.
I'm gonna go put in more names. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll be right here.
All items of general public comment.
Okay, just one, 3 minutes for the item, and 1 minute for check. Go ahead.
So 20 is related to accepted grants for open and slow streets. Sounds like a good idea. Students like Cyclopedia, that those events are fairly well put on and are okay for the community, I guess. 21 is related to the securing the permits for the New Year's Eve celebration at Grand Park on December 31st, 2025. So a full month later, so I guess they didn't secure the permits for that event. Wow. Okay. So, let's see. We've got a number of lawsuits, more money to flow through because of your incompetent leadership, not getting people housing services, all kinds of fun stuff that you've got
Good morning.
lawsuits over because, again, the city is not repairing sidewalks. Its police department is shooting and killing people left and right. So you've got all these different lawsuits that are going to blow through the city's budget and money just because you won't actually do your jobs and fix the streets, hold the LAPD accountable, all that stuff. Which really could fund that department, draining the city's resources and causing lots of violence. Let's go to general public comment.
So we're 1 minute.
So Tracy, what's going on with your former communications deputy? You're writing all kinds of really messed up shit about the community and things like that. That's who Tracy Park employs as on her staff. If you write weirdos who write all these lies about people who go to police commission to hold them accountable because they don't hold the LAPD accountable. And then these weirdos that she used to employ go and write all these blatant lies and all the nonsense. One of the most disgusting articles I've seen recently. They're trying to be an agitator at the meeting. So that's who Tracy Park employs. Fire Jim McDonald, LAPD still aiding and abetting ICE kidnappings. Defund the police. Yeah.
Which item did you like to speak?
General comment, please.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
My name is Paula Bustos with the Community and Anti-Trafficking Initiative at Loyola Law School. As the city prepares to hold the World Cup and the Olympic Games, transparency and prevention matters. FIFA and LA28 were required to submit human rights plans by December 31st, but those plans have not been released publicly. Without seeing them, the community has no way of knowing how labor trafficking risks tied to these events will be addressed. The World Cup is just 6 months away, which limits the time to put prevention measures in place, especially approaches focused on worker safety and access to services before harm occurs. Our report, which you all have received in your offices, calls on FIFA and LA28 to each set aside about $3 million from their own budget for prevention. Compared to the billions these games generate, this is a small investment, but without funding, a plan on paper doesn't protect anyone. So far, 38 organizations across the city, county, and state, groups that see trafficking firsthand, have signed on in support. We urge the city to push for transparency and ensure these organizing bodies contribute meaningfully to the prevention of human trafficking. Thank you.
Before the next speaker proceeds, I'll be calling the next few names. Robert Dickinson, Sarah Lett, Cherie Bell, Alison Riley, and Laura F. Denham. Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Good morning. Public comment is item number 5.
So item number 5 is not open to public comment, but you can speak to Attorney General. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is George Locanek. I'm with the Western State Regional Council of Carpenters, which represents over 45,000 hardworking carpenters across Southern California. While we respect the city's interest in seeking clarity and action that undermines the intent of AB 2011, mainly as it relates to the state-defined scope of commercial corridors, risk undermining both the creation of more housing units and good-paying construction jobs. To meet this moment, Los Angeles needs more housing built faster, not new barriers of resistance. The goals must be paired with strong labor standards, including a residential construction worker minimum wage, to protect workers and ensure the industry can recruit and retain the workforce necessary to build the housing Angelenos desperately needs. As sponsored with AB 2011, our intent was clear to reduce the government barriers to any labor standards and maximize underutilized land by transforming it into housing. We respectfully ask the city to engage with us on matters related to AB 2011. Thank you for your time.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to? Let's see. 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
My name is Robert. This is related to the proposed housing development on the Woodland Hills Country Club. My family and I have lived there, it's adjacent to the club for 20+ years. One of my daughters was recently moved into a house there as well. The area is very densely populated. The street south of the club we refer to Spaghetti Street. It's a map description. The streets are winding, they're very narrow. Because of cars parked on the street, it's usually one-way traffic. Recently, in the Palisades fire, we got an evacuation notice. We didn't ultimately have to evacuate, so my family packed up and moved out. So the threat of an evacuation and a potential disaster there is not hypothetical, it's real. Yes. I got it time?
Yes, so we have to give everybody the same amount of time. As for our regular attendees, you've heard this message before, but if you'd like to provide additional public comment because you run out of time, or if we run out of time and your name is not called, you can do so at lacouncilcomment.com. Again, that is lacouncilcomment.com. That URL is at the top of every agenda. You can also do a quick Google search. It should be one of the first things that comes up. Thank you. Next speaker.
Thank you very much for your time.
Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to?
22.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
My name is Sarah Letts. I'm Executive Director of Hollywood Community Housing. Please deny the request to spend $760,000 to pay Knox Cement to fight the creation of affordable housing in Venice South. I also want to correct the record because project opponents and Knox Cement's most recent brief are making false claims that there is fraud associated with the $3 million appraisal for lot 731 and then subsequent appraisers over 25 million. There is no fraud. A city staff member commissioned the first appraisal for the city-owned parcel when lot 731 was zoned for open space, and the low value reflects the open space zoning. The subsequent appraisals were commissioned after this council approved rezoning lot 731 so it could accommodate affordable housing plus parking and retail. Please don't waste more city funds on expensive lawyers and instead get behind the Venezuela project, which was supported by this council with multiple votes between 2016 and 2022. Thank you.
Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to?
Item 10 in general public comment.
So item 10 in general?
Yes.
So item 10 is not open for public comment. You can speak to it during general. So you have 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll do this. Hi, my name is Sheree Bell, and I am a filmmaker representing District 65. I want to start by thanking you for voting yes on this bill. I especially want to thank Mr. Gibson and thank Mr. Bloomingfield for laying out the initiative so clearly and also what he said this morning. I completely agree with your vision that you presented, and I appreciate the leadership that brought this forward. Now that it has passed, the next step is making sure it has the resources needed to truly succeed. This initiative has the power to transform lives, strengthen our creative economy, and keep talent here in Los Angeles, but only if it's funded at the level that matches its potential. As a filmmaker developing micro-dramas and virtual cinema, and someone committed to hiring work-able special needs adults, I know just firsthand the impact this support can have. And with proper funding, it can open doors for people who have never had a real chance to participate in the industry. Thank you all for this initiative. I look forward to being a creator. For you.
Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to?
22 in general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Go ahead.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Allison Riley. I'm co-executive director of Developers Develop. The co-developers won the right to do that, and the city approved its entitlements in 2021 and the disposition of development agreement in 2022. The city defended its actions in court in 2023 and forward. And then the new city council member reps, Tracy Park, and our city attorney have schemed and stalled and delayed and made up the theory that the Board of Transportation Commission has the power to overturn the city council's decisions. They do not. And now the city council is being asked to spend nearly another $750,000 to fight and obstruct the affordable housing it asked us to build and is under contract with us to build. The co-developers have continued to do everything the city has asked us to do, including spending millions of dollars to get the entitlements approved, and are only seeking legal remedies because the city is not holding up its end of its obligation. If the city continues to waste its public resources to stop affordable housing, then I'm afraid the city deserves what the Housing Accountability Unit will do, which is to take away the pro-housing designation. But let's be clear, this is not what the people of Los Angeles deserve. We need more affordable housing all over the city. So we're asking you today to stop wasting public resources and tell the city attorney and Tracy Park that you won't continue to believe their lies, that you care about affordable housing, and that you will make sure that this deal gets built. Thank you very much.
Before the next speaker, Steve, I will be calling the last 4 names, or excuse me, 3 names. Linda Lutz, Valerie Berkeley. Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to?
Good morning, board. I want to just touch on 21 and 22 and then public comment.
Thank you. 2 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general. Go ahead.
Okay, so 21 and 22, I see relates a lot to finances, and my biggest thing here is get Scientology money, whether that's through hiding front groups like the Drug-Free World, any kind of programs like this, any kind of volunteer checks you're getting from the Ford Author Services or Galaxy Press, or any other sort of financial checks coming from Scientology is inhumane. It is inhumane. It's a child trafficking cult. So please be aware while you're approving finances and getting more money for the homeless structures and stuff, to please make sure that that is not coming from the cult of Scientology's pockets. Okay, and then I'll move on to general public comment.
Okay, 1 minute.
I'm going to talk about Scientology's safe coining with the city. Safe coining is a tactic used by the Church of Scientology to present itself as a trusted partner to authorities and community organizations while concealing its true purpose, recruitment, influence, and reputation management. Scientology achieves this through drug groups that appear to be a secular charities, drug education programs, human rights initiatives, or mental health alternatives, because Scientology doesn't agree or believe, so to speak, in psychiatric mental health care. Scientology is a recognized cult or within the high control group in multiple countries. I hope y'all are listening, so I know there's a lot of people talking, but you should be listening to the public comments. Scientology is recognized as a cult or a high control group in multiple countries. And former members have documented extensive harm, including coercive control. Next time, don't fucking talk while I'm trying to speak. It's fucking.
It's fired. Thank you.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general. Go ahead.
Thank you. And I do want to applaud Mr. Lee, even though he still owes me an apology, Mr. President. He was listening more often than anyone else. So kudos to you, Mr. Lee, but you still owe me an apology. But anyway, for the one about the New Year's, I'm glad that you're putting this stuff on the record for New Year's events, but I want to know why you didn't put it on the record so the public could have analyzed it and voted on it or discussed it for when Scientology got their shrine, a New Year's Eve event or New Year's event, okay, where they shut down all 4 streets and sidewalks illegally, by the way, because you're not allowed to prevent pedestrians from the sidewalks. But Mr. Curran's area, colluded with street services and LAPD to make it where they did do that. And it's illegal, and the city attorney should have intervened. But because this stuff doesn't come before you guys, you don't discuss it. And I bet Smoke and Scan would agree with me that everything should be transparent. And that you shouldn't be shutting down 4 streets with a USC game going on and Christmas, and that having Scientologists sit there and check the IDs of the students to see if they belong there or not. That's illegal, and you're doing this. And it's because at least Mr. Lee is trying to make it a little bit more transparent and putting this stuff on the record. But Mr. Lee, if you're listening, I would almost be willing to waive the apology. I will not. If you would put the next year's Shrine event on the record, because it's ridiculous. You guys are breaking the law. You're going to be sued. And so that one with the lawyer where you have to give them more money, of course you have to give them more money. You have lawsuits up the wazoo coming. And you know what? And and so you need to prepare. So stop allowing things that are illegal. Okay? And then the one with the slower the streets, the street slowing. I'm all for that. But the problem is you can also help traffic, because we've been telling you that L. Ron Hubbard is a public street, but Scientology keeps acting as if it is not. And so all the traffic is forced onto other streets, which makes it more dangerous for the parents who have kids maybe playing, riding their bikes.
I don't think this is on the agenda. But
It is on the agenda. No, it's on the agenda, the street slowing. Number 21.
you need to speak to the actual item.
Okay, the street slowing, okay, I need you to find streets, okay, to help slow traffic for other streets by making sure all public streets have access, right? If you're trying to slow traffic down for one street, okay, and the other street's public, but people are trying to provide, slave labor is trying to prevent people from driving it, that adds more traffic, right, to their surrounding streets. So it is relevant, sir. I disagree with you, and I bet Smoke and Scan will agree with me. Okay, you can have slowing down if you make sure all public streets are accessible. Okay, now public comment. You know, we went to Burbank yesterday. Oh, what a different world. They actually listen to you. Can you imagine that as city council that actually not only listens, but they afterwards they get to respond to all the speakers and every last one of them thanked us for going and applauded Laura for being brave to come tell her story and for us being willing to basically risk our safety, our lives, our reputations because they're trying to destroy us, to be able to come forward. Okay, but and you know what? And one of the council people told us because I said, "Wow, it's so different in LA." No offense to LA, but she said that they came here, okay, and spoke before you guys, and nobody was listening. And this is a city council person of another of a surrounding city came here, and you see, they were all on their phones. They're all talking. I should have told her how Mr. Lee is really trying. He is. He still owes me an apology, though, Mr. President and Mr. Attorney and Mr. Lee, because you were really rude to me before, but I applaud you for trying to listen today. Thank you.
Before the next speaker connected, I'll be calling the next speaker. Edger R. Alejandra Aguilar and X Todd. Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to?
Public comment, or general comment?
Yeah, what's that? Go ahead.
Good morning, council members. My name is Valerie Burke, Senior Public Policy Manager.
So we have,
Trying to do that.
huh?
The chamber opposes advancing
Yeah, it's another meeting. We get to speak on it, so.
Get up.
It should be.
Be a whole lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know how much time we get, but yeah. I think it might be on the. Oh, but see, I find that fun though. See, it doesn't throw me off. That's like a challenge for me because I love to fight with them. Sometimes I like public works. Get, I used to enjoy it when they would call me off topic because it was fun, but like now they kind of like let us go. It's like, oh, whatever. We're just gonna just like get through it. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh yeah, you got us up to smoking scanner. Thank you, Jim. I don't know if it's about housing. So the topic, so we could say housing solutions. I'm so tired. I'm still so. I feel like I need 10 more hours sleep.
And now you're asking to spend another $760,000, right?
Yeah, look, housing solutions. We have solutions.
Unconscionable to
I know, they all know what I'm talking about. I'm still talking.
Yeah, call them in. That's what I do.
outside lawyers.
I was shocked that
They all know what I'm talking about. Right when I walk away home, they just say, yeah, you know.
it's ridiculous. Call them out by name. That's right. Like, well, Mr. Lee was listening to you while he was listening to you. Yeah, I call them out by name.
Good morning. Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to? Public comment. Okay, your 4 minutes. Go ahead. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, council members. My name is Edgar Resinas, and I used to work at Wings Club, but
Does he remind me of us?
this morning I was terminated. So before that,
I don't know. Probably.
I got complained about Kalosha because we were supposed to burn hazards and.
Doesn't he? That is.
Not only that,
It's something about Iris. Who does he look like, guys?
under influence of alcohol,
It's more like,
carrying out,
Okay, him.
my brother.
He could be his brother. He could be his cousin.
And instead of that, they were against arms with regulations. So I believe I was terminated because exercising my rights and for being a member of the workers' union. And I'm here one more time to ask you all to support the public pay work ordinance. Thank you so much.
What is the other thing? Public safety. That's like at 2 or 2:30.
Before the next speaker commences, I'll call the next few names. Alana Pitt, Drew Timmons, Judy B., and Kendra K.
Kendrick Fox. No, Kendrick Cross, Copper, but
Good morning, I'm here to speak about.
Scott, you couldn't pronounce the name.
My name is Alejandra. I am a member of the Fast Food Workers Union, and I work for Taco Bell in District 8. We are sick of the abuse.
I wonder if we have to sign up again for the special meeting.
To protect ourselves and each other. I work at Taco Bell and filed
I'm gonna ask.
after I was sitting behind the counter by a man who was sexually harassing my coworkers. Alright, like this appears constant. Then we never got training on how to protect ourselves. So in a moment, I grabbed.
We have to sign up again for the special meeting?
We shouldn't have been.
Do we have to sign up again for the special meeting?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Cool. I better get on it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Off and moving to another stuff, well, that's not gonna start that me back and forth, and need to know their rights and training of how to.
Yes, so we do have to sign up for it.
Together, how to protect ourselves, not instead keeping us silent and moving.
It's not on.
Show you the black.
What time would you like to speak to?
This will be for general public comment.
Thanks, you have 1 minute.
Good morning.
It's not off.
Talk to you about
What happened?
It's only the regular meetings populated.
It's not populated?
Only the regular
Let me look at it.
thing.
with that Miracle Mile. Starbucks likes to tout that it offers the best job in retail. But the siren may sing a song of compassion and care. Like other fast food giants, Starbucks would rather create disorder and destruction in the lives of its workers if it means the stockholders see growth. As many of my coworkers learned in September, you can clock out on Wednesday with schedule.
It's gonna call the names again?
Only to clock in on Thursday and find
It's a special one.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Ain't sure what it means.
Okay, I'll do it for you. Then call my.
The reality is many of us face an unstable, understaffed workplace where being scheduled less than 20 hours per week risks losing your health insurance and other essential benefits despite being required to have 150% availability. It is for these reasons and more that I urge you to stand with 50,000 fast food workers striving to feed and support our families and communities through our work. Hold these companies to account and ensure the Fast Food Fair Work Ordinance passes up Thursday. Thank you.
Good morning. Which item would you like to speak
A
to?
general public comment and 22.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Judy Brampton. I'm here to ask you to vote against allocating more money to fight the Venezuela community political housing project. And I want to give you a little context, even though some people aren't listening to that. 2 years ago, I and about 20 other Venice community members did a research and arts project where we looked at, took photos of all the buildings, almost 300 that have been taken off the market in Venice, Bologna, and Alice. We saw over almost 1,400 units that have been taken off the market that way. And that did not include thousands removed by Airbnb and hundreds removed by harassment, landlord harassment of tenants. And this is just in Venice, probably in all properties, over 30,000 units have been lost in Ellis alone.
General.
Thanks. So, by continuing this fight for some crazy reason, you're not only creating homelessness, but spending our incredible, precious tax money to solve the problem. The problem, the solution is affordable housing, construction, and even preventing eviction and homelessness by ULA and other measures. So, live up to your commitment, and I haven't talked to you for quite a while, but it's really, really rude to have so many people chattering in the background, and most of our council people not listening. It's thank you for voting against 22.
Thanks, I had to.
Recording. Well, I don't, general comment.
They should be embarrassed.
For the record, I signed up as Drew Tinney. And I would like to speak on 21, 22, and 23 in general comment. Thanks, you. Bring us to the item of the moment. Go ahead. First, I just want to ask, I came in late, but did John Lee recuse himself from item 22? I would save him some embarrassment because he does need to recuse himself from item 22. He's been using this law firm for his legal defense efforts, and maybe that's stopped. I've heard that he's been getting passed around for non-payment of bills. But he, as of the third quarter report, still owes Nossaman $44,000. So that would seem to be a financial interest requiring recusal for him. So let's just take care of that before it comes up for a vote. Speaking of debt, I asked everybody around the horseshoe to consider shifting into his campaign accounts or legal defense accounts. He really needs it. Between those two and the fine that he picked up in December with the ethics commission, he is in debt to the tune of $329,000. And that figure is probably going to rise.
Maybe I have to go back to court
and find out how much he actually picked up in legal bills in that final quarter. For item 23, it's really remarkable to see how Heidi keeps on coming back for more money for outside counsel. It started at $900,000.
Heidi Soto.
And that was disingenuous.
Soto,
We
yeah.
knew that there's no way Gibson Dunn Country would be under that amount. And then she got another $5 million.
Feinstein, Soto, hold on.
And now she's looking at $1.8 million.
Feldstein.
Heidi Soto.
Some of you have met my dog Rex. Super cute. I should also highlight his really good luck. Half of the council candidates that have met him have been elected to office. He knows that he only gets a single treat after he eats his food. And only if he eats it right away, like a good boy. Regardless of what he does, after he eats his food, he comes right in front of me and sits in me and stares at me with that sweet face, asking for more. Like clockwork, even if I give him that treat, he's gonna come back and ask for more. Every single day, I have to reject these overtures. He knows the rules, it's not his fault, he's a dog. But if I can reject his repeated overtures, I ask you to show the same discretion with Heidi and her manipulative efforts to extract outside counsel from you piece by piece. Item 21, this is the New Year's Eve event on Grant Park, as just got stated, it's your curse. Do you realize what the next 5 months entail? We're going to have to go through another dumpster fire of a budget, and then after that, you're going to have to navigate the ballot initiative wars between labor and business. At the same time, you're going to have to navigate all of the revenue generating measures that you're punting down the line, while also figuring out what to do with ULS. At the same time, we're going to have a fire happening, and lastly, you're going to have to handle whatever people charter reform proposal the Parents Commission comes up with. That's all doable, but it's not workable. It's operating under this absurd setup where two people in this building control and slow walk all of the above. This is why I came here last week and asked you to get engaged for the Charter Reform Commission so you don't get ended up with a hot mess in your plate. In that same vein, I want to piggyback on yesterday's conversation on export communications. And I think Councilmember Blumenfield was a little bit of a diva with his initial note, but he is 100% correct on the lack of experience with this commission. Made worse by the council president coaching the most experienced commissioner we had. That has been made worse by the fact that the staff, Team Karen Pick, have absolutely clueless about this thing. It is essential that you and your staff are talking to the commissioners. So to be 100% clear, I don't have any perception that you'll be criticized for talking to them. In fact, I will come back and criticize you if I don't find out you and your staff are talking to them. So get on it. Lastly, I just want to know one thing about the commissioner, the chair, Raymond Mesa Jr. Hands down, one of the most deceitful, dishonest people I have ever encountered in this building, and I don't say that lightly. So be very careful when words come out of his mouth.
We will now be calling the next few names before the speaker continues. Linda Hamilton, Linda Luck.
The Hamilton, that's good.
Susan Nolan, Sylvia,
You can say, oh, I don't see him tonight. Yeah, but
My name is Alan Fick, to speak at item 22 of general.
she's appreciating me.
The overall question here.
She actually went to the place. She actually tried. Go for it. I would love to have, I would get all the info. I'd drag them all in court. If she got me arrested, she thinks that scares me. I would love to have all the discovery. Yeah. And I won't be dumb and post it online like and risk getting in trouble. Like I wouldn't like get like the police stuff and like if it's and post it like without so you can risk getting in trouble. I would get all the everything from them. Like you would get a be held to pay.
So I have been working on this project for several years.
Something savage, yes.
And then I would, whatever they and
Everything. Me too. Yeah. I would, I'm like, but first the discovery, first, like I'm willing. They think I'm afraid to go to jail to get all that discovery. Heck no, man. Like,
be in the same cell.
yeah, we'd be in the same cell. I would get, oh man, they would totally get an education on fair gaming, get all the records.
Do you think there's a printing place around here? So I found office and she said, I can send them to her, but then I have to go there to approve it or open her in person. And then she'll do it, I'll do 24 hours a year.
See, I know the North Hollywood places. We can ask them.
During the lunch break before the food.
We could ask them. Maybe they would know. I don't know.
To be able to do it. So please do your.
Right, Donna, that'd be amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if we got out that kind of discovery. Man, that'd be happy.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Thank you guys.
So mean. He's so mean.
I want to thank you on the past week up to now, being involved with some of these congresses throughout mostly South Central Los Angeles, really doing it more depth on the issues that Los Angeles faces, the attitude, the constructive opinion, and
He's laughing.
methods of cooperation that are effective.
Shape of your door. So brutal, so vicious. He's the nice one. He's the cute one. He's quiet.
With you all, I hope to go about
Probably his wife. He seems like that kind of guy.
mutual affirmation and projects that are not centered.
Seems like the guy. That's cute. I was like, I gotta stop. I like bike guy. I like bike guy. I like bike guy. Oh, the troublemaker who wears shrimp is? Probably working. That's so rude.
He said, right here, a little later.
Item 22.
I think he'll probably be here on Friday. I was surprised he was in film.
Very long time ago.
Is he throwing gang signals? Is that throwing gang signal? I gotta stop. He's the hot one. Dewart is he's too girly to be hot, and he's handsome, but he's he's got his feminine there, like
Metrosexual.
yeah, he's a little bit. He's trying to be tough with as he gets his fingernails done. Get your nails did. He's cracking up. He's too clean cut. Yeah, he's too. I like cops clean cut. They need to be clean cut, but he's just too feminine clean cut. He's hot. He's the hot one. He's like the good look. This is good. That's the guy right there, right?
Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to?
Silver Fox. Oh, he's the hottest of them all.
The microphone is like, 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for the. Go ahead.
He's too pretty. That's about. He's too like. He's too on fleek. He's too on fleek.
I'm here, resident and
See, I like that he doesn't feel the need for Grecian formula. No, he embraces his gray.
the election of the papers declare that LA must have.
Oh, thank you, precious little lamb. Thank you.
40,000.
Yeah, but he embraces his gray hair, and he invests in Grecian formula. He's a stockholder. Yeah. He's a high level investor. And he's just like, I embrace. He's so funny.
This is why the city council approved that scale project twice.
Yes, thank you. It's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
They could go ahead.
I'm bored.
The
Just that.
funding. Because the city general fund nothing. That is down 100% lower.
Who did this one? I'm so bored. That's horrible.
After a decade in development, you are seeking $750,000 to fight this secondary project.
We may have to come here Friday. I'll see if he puts it on the record that he's friends with Toxic, that he's working with him. Yeah, yeah, he put it on. Hey, Scarface. Yeah, he put it on the record. So it's pretty funny that all of a sudden he's all like, oh, he's, like safe pointing whatever. It's like, yeah, he's saying he's doing it with you, buddy. Like, he put that on the record that he's doing it with him.
Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to?
Oh, I like her. I gotta go up there. I love her. She's awesome.
Because I think council.
That's like her. One of them here.
$1 billion increase to LAPD. There are absolutely zero items as usual on the agenda in which to really spend anything on. $1 billion budget emergency incompetent clown. Tens of thousands homeless epidemic emergency incompetent. $275 billion fire damage. Emergency incompetent clown. Let me introduce you. As you know, our city council president is Marquise Dawson, CPA, highest unemployment rate in the entire country, over 12.5%, the highest homeless rate, the highest incarceration rate. I also formally protest anything that's outside of what needs to be done. The Attorney General, the FBI, and the IRS have currently.
Your time has expired.
Always happy. She's always.
Council President, all the days.
Good job.
All right, thank you so much to everyone who's come share with us in this morning's meeting. Madam Clerk, what items for us at this time?
I think so.
12 through 19, 21, and 24.
All right.
They have to vote, I guess, first.
Clerk, the roll. Tabulate the vote.
I think they vote on this, and then they're going to have the next special meeting. There won't be any regular public comment because it's a special meeting.
All right.
But you can only do the housing, but it's okay because I want to do, if you have housing solutions, here's some solutions. They are the biggest landowner.
Arrangements into the.
Oh, that's at like 2 or 2:30. But no, I'm going to speak on this because it's number 45. It's this one. Yeah. Oh yeah, we get to speak on this. We just can't do general. We can speak on the topic. Yeah. Yeah, and it says a committee report. I'll say, well, how come we don't have a report on how many?
For item 27, the case of Michael Victor Manuel Yepes Friasco versus County of Los Angeles et al. There is a recommendation to expend up to $200,000.
Oh yeah, my friends. Yeah, I need to do that. I need to write that up. I get so busy, I get sidetracked.
There recommendation to expend up to $300,000.
Oh, no, I give them all. I mean, I'm gonna give him, so I should give him a commendation again for being better looking. I should say for giving a commendation for not being on fleek. Yeah, there's no puppets here. I know. I don't know where he's been. Yeah. You did that good. Do it again. She did it. That was good. You sounded just like it. You just did it. I can't do it.
There's a recommendation to expend up to $500,000.
Harmon does it really good. Oh, thank you, precious little lamb. I appreciate that. Thank you.
There is a recommendation to expend up to $700,000 in settlement. For item 34, in the case of title.
I need to do it translate in Spanish. I need to do a, but I'm gonna roast them all. This is gonna be a roast fest. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes that's gonna be. You just gotta let that loose sometimes. I won't. That's it. I think those. Ouch, they hurt. Right? I don't see it. We should, I like being awkward. We should wave to we should go I like being awkward. I want to go and wave to the president. I like being awkward sometimes. I don't know, wave to the president when if he looks. Sometimes you have to let out steam by being I have to have fun sometimes. I can't do that either. I can't roll my R's, Amy. I wish I could. I'm jealous. You can do that. She can do all of it. She can do everything. Oh, I go. See these guys. See, they don't obsess about their hair. Well, he obsesses maybe with his mustache. It's only one. Yeah. See, he's. Yeah. No, no. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're not obsessed like Mr.
To approve the recommendations from the Budget and Finance Committee.
I'm gonna miss. They're all retiring within the next soon. They're all gonna be retiring at the same time. I'm gonna miss them because they've been cool. They've been good to us. Enjoy their retirement. I know. Yeah, but they don't. They better let the. You know what? I'm gonna tell them. We better tell them. They better prepare them. They'll announce them. Yeah.
All right, let's open the roll on those items. Close the
I think
roll.
he's retiring first. Alfie. Oh, he's so sweet. Yes, rocks. Excellent.
Councilmember Blumenthal.
Thank you.
Are they keeping an eye on him?
There are a lot of West Valley
Oh,
residents.
he says that he's in. He said he put it on the record that he's with.
Is located in a very high.
That's a little scary. He's with Scott doing that.
Well, our zoning code gives the city discretion by allowing the city to require different plans.
No, that's done though. Oh, yeah, maybe. Thank you.
That are allowing this large project to be fast-tracked and approved ministerially, with no CEQA, no public hearing, and absolutely no discretion by this council. Despite being almost 400 units in a very high fire severity zone in the hillside, among a vast amount of Tangled Spaghetti Street. And I say this here, not just because this is a big issue in my district, but it is a warning to all of you, because this law, this state law, means that it can happen in your districts as well. My district at the moment is the canary in the coal mine. We have this happening in the district, and it is a huge issue, and it's created real danger for folks. But I think these are some serious unintended consequences of some of the state laws that have happened. While this particular proposal is very much alive, city planning deemed the application incomplete and temporarily paused it because the developer did not submit all the required documents they need, and they're going to get corrections to the project. My staff and I are working on using any tool that is left in the city's hands to help pause this potentially dangerous proposal and ensure that there is appropriate review and analysis. And
I think waist high. I know.
Conservancy, because they voiced their serious concerns about the environmental threats and the safety hazards of this project. I'm also working with Henry Stern, our senator, on state legislation to help
I
deal
am
with
waving at
the
him.
consequences of these state bills.
Bob,
And Senator Stern has authored a letter that addresses how state laws,
the president.
some of them have severely limited the ability of our city to ensure proper environmental review.
Ow. Where is he?
And look, the underlying bill that is allowing, which is what we is actually a great bill, and I support the idea of large mixed-use projects where appropriate. And the intent of that.
Look at him. Oh, Mr. Bossy Pants.
Subsequent bills to that change definitions here and there in this last year, that specifically make it so easy to build these mixed.
The president's laughing.
areas. In one of those bills, it allows.
I need shenanigans sometimes. Every now and then I need.
And then this follow-up bill redefines what a commercial corridor is.
I keep waving
It
to him.
completely divorces it from the uses of that street. So that now, it's street up in the hillside, Canoka, simply because it's.
Sit down, Bob. I feel like sit down, Bob. He's the only one I call by his first name.
Streamlined review.
If I call him Bloom,
This
yeah,
is something that can happen.
Blumenfeld. Well,
South LA, Brea Coliseum, adjacent to the gas station. There's all sorts of places that this is going to happen. Again, this is the canary.
I'm just going to be awkward.
The local legislation we're voting on today directs the planning department and city attorney to give us further clarity on how these laws are impacting our local control over development in very high fire severity zones. It's also asking whether or not there are any legal ways for the city to exert some discretion over the proposal. Basically,
Sometimes I just have to be goofy. I'm sleep deprived. I get goofy.
working on that. My hope is that some of the evacuation issues
Oh.
may provide us some leverage for the and while the initial response from planning is not optimistic, my hope is that the city attorney and others can find something upon formal and more deeper analysis, and that's why I'm asking for that analysis.
He's like looking at me. I don't know what to, I don't know what to do.
Mr. Bloomfield, all right, let's open the roll on this item, close the roll. 14 ayes. All right, I want to recognize Mr. Lee before we go to our next item.
Oh, Lordy. You owe me an apology.
Just out of the abundance of caution, I am going to
Apologize? You can apologize? Okay.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, that was a good call. Good job, Mr. Lee.
First warning for disrupting our meeting.
Yeah.
Next, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. The council move on to, move on, item number 9, called special by Councilmember Rodriguez for amendment.
Because he gave us a foot.
All right, let's open the roll on this item.
Me too, I think.
Close the roll. 10 minutes.
I want to ask him for clarity.
14 ayes. All right, what's next?
I am tired. I am so tired.
Called special by Councilmember Rodriguez for comments and an amendment.
All right, item number 11 is before us, Mr. Bloomfield.
Yeah, I'm definitely goofy.
To make sure that we utilize shared housing as an option for TLS. I've had a lot of success with shared housing in my district, because it's more cost effective.
Is this the other meeting?
I use my discretionary dollars for.
Can you ask him if that warning was for me or ask him if that warning was just for him or for, because I don't want to get kicked out. Make sure, yeah, make sure.
Maximum amount. At the same time, even though shared housing, for example, like we would have 4 people share a 2-bedroom apartment at the cost of 2 TLS.
I keep waving to the president.
Versus, 1,700. So we're able to stretch the dollar further. Each client in that case would pay me 50 to sustain
I
themselves.
gotta ask Pumpkin.
I've also added ED1 to the TLS funding because we've
If he
created
moves.
thousands of affordable units through ED1. But the county is gobbling up those units because they have all the money for rental subsidies and ICFS. This is happening, there's another project in my district, this is happening right now. We worked hard with ED1, to
Where
get
is
this
he?
project up and running. We want to get local folks from the district into that new project. The county comes forward and says, we have the funding, the city doesn't, they're moving people from all around the county into that.
Dramatic. Look, I missed it how he says all around the county. The big circle.
So that's why I added ED1. While I still believe the county should take greater ownership and share resources with the city who's creating these units, until that dynamic shifts with the county, we need to utilize the TLS funding and to match them also to affordable units. So again, my amendment is pretty simple. It's basically just as in shared housing as an option, which I'm told by some folks that's.
I want to see if the warning was for me.
and then we don't need this amendment, but then other times when I try to use it, told that we can't. So this is kind of a belt and suspenders to make it real clear in the law that we can use PLS for shared housing if appropriate. That's it. Thank you, and I ask for your eyes on it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Blumenfield. All right, let's open the roll. Oh, Councilmember Rodriguez, please.
Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Blumenfield, for that amendment and that explanation. And I just wanted to, one of the concerns that I had about TLS was obviously some of the board followed the audit that was originally conducted on LASA and the use of TLS and the commingling of funds that actually raised larger concerns about how the TLS was going to be distributed, administered, and managed. And as we have conversations with respect to how this
That's why I amused myself.
for fulfillment of the alliance agreement, one of the concerns that I just wanted to raise is put on everyone's radar, and my understanding, I believe, is that it's going to be
Monica.
in part administered by.
Oh yeah, Kathy, that was amazing last night.
Is the accessibility for the intervention.
Makes me want to move to Burbank.
And the reason why I raise that concern is because we've seen the inequitable distribution of the county resolutions that have currently occurred under the state operations. And so I want to make sure that the way this is being approached and distributed and accessed is going to be available for all council districts to be able to address critical intent resolutions in their own districts. And so
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna keep waving to the. I'm gonna wave to the president. See if he acknowledges my wave.
the service providers, they're going to have the access to be able to make those decisions. And so the
They don't notice.
political board system that
Otherwise, I'll fall asleep.
exploit a lot of
I have to make it interesting, or I'll fall asleep.
process. I want to make sure that this is something that we're all very mindful and watching how it's distributed, where it's distributed, and where it's accessed. So just to keep that at top of mind. But I also want to thank the CAO. I know the CAO, this was part of the plan.
CAO?
The CAO was always trying to help.
Mr. Zabo?
In order to help fulfill our alliance obligation. And that's what we should all be focused on because it is in fact, number one likes it, but it is a consent decree. So we're under federal.
Oh, you did, Amy? Oh, that's Amy, huh? Huh? Sure. Oh, okay. Okay. You sure?
Failed, 3 years of.
I kind of want to get a warning.
So I just want to make sure that we're looking at it in such a manner that it's not just helping to check the box.
He is right. He doesn't think he's looking.
The city gets left off.
So they find sometimes they do read or crazy. They just like some.
Okay.
The way with the things.
All right, thank you, Councilmember Rodriguez.
Kick
Open the roll on this item.
right away.
Close the roll.
I don't know.
The president. I know.
Move on to item 20, called special by Councilmember Blumenfield for comments and a separate vote.
All right, Councilmember Blumenfield.
I've done it before to Mick Coscar, and he's waved back.
I strongly support moving straight to, for the two simple years that.
I've done it to Mick Coscar, and he's waved back to me. Sometimes I'm tired. I get. Yeah, he's sweet, kind of in a way.
I'm a big believer.
He's really quick to apologize.
I cannot support this. I'm gonna make a protest for that.
Yeah.
This, I know it's gonna pass.
Maybe I should start with them. And Nazarian has waved back.
$2 million in matching funds in order to accept $3 million from Metro for 9 years. Of those 9 events,
I'm
only
just-
one is in the San Fernando Valley. 40% paying reside. That single valley event got less than half the money the city requested. In the Metro.
He's like, oh, Lordy, what you doing? I get bored. Like, if I don't entertain myself, sometimes I will fall asleep. Because I can't hear what they're saying. I'm tuned out.
One main purpose of open streets events is to help demonstrate the demand for safety.
All right, I'm going to try Nazarian.
Build community support for efforts to accomplish those goals. That is just as important in the valley as in other parts.
All right, I'm going to check the president.
Given our wide streets. So it just angers me that this keeps happening. And while, I never like to say no to grant money coming in, and I get that, I've got to do something. And this is supposed to be a citywide.
Pompey, how many times do you get to speak? Huh? No, good. Oh, a minimum. Okay. Oh, I mean, to keep. Well, I don't like this scarf, so can we switch it? We'll get rid of this one. No, I hate this one. I want to cut it. I hate it. It's but it's attached. I don't like it. It just came with it. I mean, oh wait, we might not want to pull that out here. Okay. Magic E. No, I wouldn't do it here.
All right, thank you, Councilmember Rodriguez. Let's open the roll on this item. Close the roll.
Okay.
You know? All right, what's next?
Would the council like to recess the regular meeting?
So I don't like that. But I won't.
Mr. President, Bloomfield, Maris Dawson, Hernandez, Pat Corrado, Lee, McCosker, Kazarian, Jeff Mark, Vice Chairman, Rodriguez, Coach Martinez, Yaroslavsky.
I was trying. I don't know either. That's right. I couldn't. People say, would you ever want to be these people? No, I don't want to be these people. I don't want to.
Asking out, and votes are required.
All right, without objection, I report. City Attorney.
I'm not paying attention to anything they're saying. I'm bored. I'm trying to get them to wave.
For members of the public who are here, for public comment during this.
What everything's cool.
The only item open for public comment is the only item on the agenda, that's item number 43. So again, if you're signed up, it's only for item 43, there is no general public comment during discussion.
Yeah, I did.
All right, do we have
It's the housing.
public comment speakers for this item?
Yes.
So what, number one?
43. Yes, you do.
If you're a public comment speaker, please come forward now. It's good to see you have.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead, 1 minute for item 43.
Okay, thank you. I just want to say that, when it comes to like their housing crisis, there's a lot of things we can do, and I know this report is trying to find things we can do. Well, Scientology is the biggest landowner in this city, and all their buildings, for the most part, are empty, okay? Why don't you try to, negotiate to buy back their buildings, and you can then use them for housing? Because there's so many empty, vacant buildings. It's just a land grab, so they don't have to actually, because with the 501c3, you know how you have to put the money back to your people? They don't want to do that, so they'd rather just do a land grab. And that would solve a lot of housing issues. You could use the parking lots, you could use the rooms, and I don't know why you don't look into that. They take from the city, they don't give back. Here's their chance to stand up and give back and open up, even if you don't buy it, just ask them if you could use it. But I don't want you in bed with them like that, but still, it's just a thought, that they should be, since they take and don't give, they should be able to give back. And I'm serious, it's a lot of buildings. Huh? Yeah.
Speaker begins, I will call all of the names of the representatives and bring their LA and Laura.
Vanessa. Oh, that's a cool name. I like that. Which name? I go by Audit LA. I'm here, but Joe. Joe's my name, but I go by Audit LA. Nice to meet you too.
Hopefully this money will go towards providing housing and services and things like that.
Where'd Laura go? Is she over there?
Is that a lot of this money is not allocated very well.
Oh, she's over there. Okay.
And people are getting the housing they need.
That's right.
That's why there's so many people on the streets, is that you aren't putting in the effort to actually.
Oh, he waved. See, he's a nice. You're the nice one. So he waved. He's a nice one.
And one of the many reasons why there's so many people.
That's Joe on tape.
You don't have the housing and services available for housing people. But you'll probably just misuse the funds and continue sweeps and criminalization. That's exactly what you need to do.
Next speaker.
Okay, Laura, go.
Hello, general public, but also this one for housing. So I'm going to add to what Audit LA just said. Please, obviously, the point is that we're not interested in Scientology helping the homeless because they don't do that. But if you were to ask Scientology, hey, why don't we use your empty buildings and hotels and parking lots and stuff like that? Guess what they're going to tell you? No. You know why? Because they're just interested in infiltrating the programs that help the homeless. When what they do is once they infiltrate those programs, that are now leading these homeless people into horrible situations because they don't believe in mental health care. They don't believe in actually giving them help. They also don't help the city. They don't get their tax. They don't pay taxes. They don't do anything but use the city up. They use up the fire department. It's the LAPD for private events. They have the money to do that. But then when you go to ask them to help the city with the homelessness problem because they have billions of dollars, they own a majority, the biggest amount of space on in LA. So please try to do that.
It's an awesome job, Laura. That's Laura. That's
Yeah.
oh, here we go.
Well, good morning, money wanderers. How you doing today? Let's see here. So you want to launder over $10 million from unnamed source for $30 million. Now, what do we call this? What does the FBI call this? Overtax. You don't have the money. So you're going to spend money you don't have and try to launder it to get it back into the general fund, and you falsely claim that it has no fiscal impact. That's fraud. You don't have this money. Well, anyway, you're just going to keep doing it. But anyway, just to remind you, your colleague, Price, is not going to be able to hold on this item. He's across the street from the criminal courts building. So if you want to see something fun, go over across the street at the criminal courts building on the third floor. And you can see the very work Price is doing. Look at this pocket, just like the rest of you. Have a good day.
That's right.
All right, that concludes public comment for the special meeting. Madam Clerk, what's the reports?
Would the council like to vote on item 43?
Yes, let's open the roll on 43, close the roll, tabulate vote. 49. There you go, thanks.
Would the council like item 43 to go forward today?
Yes, please.
That's right.
Would the council like to adjourn the special meeting and reconvene the regular meeting?
Yes, can we call the roll on the regular meeting?
Thank you, Mr. President. Smithville, Harris, Dawson, Hernandez, Hutt, Corrado, Lee, McCosker, Misery, Casilla, Park, Price, Rahman, Rodriguez, Soto Martinez, Yaroslavsky. 14 members present and one, Mr. President.
The city attorney smiled. I waved at him and he smiled. At least I saw.
Would the council like to go to item 22 called? special
Sorry. Yeah,
events?
and yes, when I was a little kid, I used to go to truckers and then do the pull horn thing. And they get excited when they did it.
Instructions on closed session.
Yes, so here's the instructions once we go into close for members of the public who are here. They are going into closed session. If we are not able to do that, so it asks you to please exit the room expeditiously so we can go into closed session. And we
nice.
need a review on the closed session. Brian,
All right, and Mr. Tillman, we're in closed session. Item 23.
I hate it when that happens. I hate it when that. I don't want it to go in closed session. Yeah. I need his. Oops, sorry. No. You go first, because I got to ask him something.
Now you have.
I don't know if the president I'm not sure if the president owes me an apology or not. I'll let you decide. Because I was waving and waving and he didn't wave back, but the city attorney did smile at me, but McCosker did wave back.
He probably needs glasses.
You think so?
Maybe.
So I might have to give him a break. Should I ask him about it, like at next public comment?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was waving, like everyone else waved.
Yeah, I know, I waited.
And you waved, yeah,
He
you
was like,
The president didn't, I'm disappointed.
what if he can't even see you?
That's why I talked to Dimples, I guess. He gave me the best advice. He might not be able to see. I want to let him know. I hate this part where we get kicked out. It feels like so wrong. This feels wrong.
It's secret stuff.
Is it? Ugh, but I feel like that. I don't know. I feel like I'm being kicked. Like the popo is gonna. I feel like I'm being like household by the popo.
Is the 2:30 here?
I don't like it. Huh?
Is the 2:30 here?
Oh, where's the 2:30 in public?
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna.
Wait, is there just one meeting or two?
You have to say something.
Where's the other one? Public safety, I want for sure.
At 1?
At 1, there's a what?
No, at 2:30, right?
30.
Used to be at 1, remember, right? Well, we could go across the street.
Cross street, what's going on across the street?
Isn't it the little
The farmer's
vendor?
Oh, yes.
I don't see you there. I know I don't see you there.
We're rocking out.
I don't like this part.
Can I get something to my boss, to the CEO? I'm right back out. He just wanted to talk to me.
Sure.
Or you can take it, that's fine.
I'll deliver it for you.
Mr. Zabel?
Let me have it in the envelope.
Sure.
Mr. Sable?
Yes,
Are you his secretary?
I'm his assistant.
Oh, okay. He told me to talk to you
Sure, no problem.
because I asked him if I could have like a brief meeting with him sometime, and he said talk to my assistant to set it up.
Okay,
Did agree to it. Audit LA, the
I
lady
don't have
here.
his calendar or anything right now.
Okay.
Did he give you my email address?
He didn't. Can I could. I, you were included anyway. I, I said us. Yeah, see, I have the little, yeah, look, yeah, that's our gang color. Right?
There's more colors in the world.
As long as there's some pink in there and a gold, yeah, I know somebody got all upset because I said my favorite colors are pink and LAPD blue. So they went running to like they really heard your favorite color was LA pink and LAPD blue. I'm like, what's wrong with that? It's a cool color. I like it because it's like blue black. It's not black. It's not blue. It's like a combo, right?
Yeah.
But that makes me a bad person. So that we got some snitty people that are such big babies. Huh? They got mad at me. They did. They didn't like that I said that I love the combo of pink and LAPD blue because it's like blue black. I like that color.
That's nice. That's a nice contrast in colors.
Yeah, so they're acting like I'm like some kind of I don't know what they're thinking that they're cop haters, I guess, but like but it means that I'm like some like what I don't know what they think. Isn't that crazy?
Don't pay any attention to them.
I don't. They're idiots. But it's just funny. Huh?
How are you gonna text it to her? You don't need.
Oh no, go to email her. Yeah, no, he said, look, I jump on opportunities. I'm just, I jump on those opportunities. It's like, oh, you're the, huh? What? Huh? I want my dumplings, I think. Hey, Teresa, huh? This looks so good. Look, I look like, I look tough. Do I look tough with my my bandana? You did a good go. Like, you have to do your go.
Hey, how are you? You're in price. He needs you.
Wait, is the trial on right now?
Yeah, but
Is it on right now? Is it on today?
he's in there like every, they.
So I saw him pop over here, so he went back over, so it is on today?
Well, yeah, well, they start at 8:30, but they've been going like all day.
And where is it? Like Shortridge? Huh?
Clover Shortridge.
What, at third floor, you said?
Third floor, they said, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should go over, maybe. Current prices trial. I said we go over after, let's eat and then go over there.
Today?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, well, they'll open back up. at
We'll go eat and we'll go up there.
Just for an hour or so,
Yeah.
or less.
Yeah,
And
tell
then
me,
we'll-
at what
we'll
time
come
is the
2:30.
public service two, or, I mean, is it 2 or 2:30?
The
Public
safety
Works, that's public safety,
is 2:30.
2:30, okay.
or 2.
Sometimes they used to do them at.
We haven't asked you in a while. Everyone's been asking, like,
I
been,
know, I was like.
are you not protesting? Are you just busy working or not? That's our business.
Earlier, the first one. So they're just like, yeah, well, somebody pulled a little stunt, sent a threat to a judge and signed a G-goat and they think it's mad.
Are you serious? So what they,
So because now they're trying to get the judges to watch the shit that we've been doing over here to try to prejudice me and run out of fucking town.
wow.
So they're fucking with my business. And,
Is that better?
you know what I finally said? I said, what?
Can you hear me?
I said, what? No, I said, here's the problem. I said, the problem is, you can't talk against your government and have a fucking career, okay? It's like you gotta give up the career or stop talking against the government.
Welcome to my life.
I know. Well, look at Shrimp, like, that's why Shrimp wants to be a cop. He never will be because of what he does. Well, besides being mentally, I guess, maybe not up to the challenge, but.
So now they're like,
Excuse me.
bless you.
Thank you. Allergies. Excuse me. Thank you.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, they go to fake fucking emails. You know? So they go that route.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
And it's like, so now they gotta do this.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You need to open.
Well, and then plus, Go Puppet is very soft spoken. He looks like he'd be loud, but he's extremely soft spoken. It's hard to pick him up on mic. Yeah, I need to go down here. I want to go to the court case. Do we all want to go to Curran Price's court case in between meetings? Some sunshine. Oh, I need to take my allergy medicine. So I want to see if the city stuff is here.
But nobody's ever done that before with this kind of dredging thing.
So I want to get a patch. So I want to get it on my jacket.
And I'm like, you know, and it's like, why? You know, why are you picking on me? Like, why are you picking on me? I think
Cross. I'm gonna go check for my strawberries and for the city patch thing. They won't let you go to the court?
No, they said don't come back here in November. In
And so,
November.
so.
Where, to the court or here?
Well, they said stay out of there.
Why?
But,
The FBI.
you know what? Because they're telling me somebody did some shit from this side. So they're telling me, you know, you can't go around there and use that kind of language and start instigating.
I want to go down here real quick and get my
You know,
strawberries.
you're
Okay, I'm
instigating.
gonna give her money and ask if she's
All right.
any food.
All right.
It's like you're instigating. It's
I'll go
like,
down here
you know,
before they sell it my. Oh, so that's what they're saying? Oh, man. So that's why you haven't been around?
No, I just, you know, I need to know one question. Who sent it? That's all. And, you know, when I find out who sent it, I have an open mind. I'll listen to what they have to say. I'll listen to their reasons, you know.
Right.
Nobody's going to get hurt. I just want to understand why. And I want to understand the situation.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I'm not interested in getting mad about it. I'm past that. I got pissed off really fucking bad in November, but I'm past it.
Okay.
So now, to me, it's a factual thing. I want to know the circumstances.
I hear you. Yeah, we've all been wondering where you've been.
Everybody doesn't get it. It's like they're scared to get caught. It's like you say they've been caught.
Hi. Are they sweet today? Hold on.
You know,
They're sweet?
it's
Right.
like you're gonna.
You don't have the little Gravelock ones? Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll take one of these. The really dark, juicy ones, like that. Oh, well, let me see. Kind of like the dark ones, like maybe that pack up there, or that one up there. Those three, maybe. They look dark, like those two, and then maybe one more like that with all the dark, like those right there.
Which ones?
Like the one, two, like they're dark. Yeah, like
Those top three.
are they good? Yeah.
Oh, good.
I got a door.
Yeah, right. It makes it sweet. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Top three. You want
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
At 3?
Yeah. They're all the darkest, right?
Good. Good, sir. Put it in a little box.
Yeah, because they're going out of at the store. They're horrible now, but these are still pretty good. They're horrible.
This is different. This is different. These are like, they probably, where do they get these? Ventura? Probably get these out of Ventura.
Yeah, probably. I like the little Gravlocks, the little wild ones.
Ventura's got the best strawberries. They always have.
Yeah, that.
Out by Oxnard. It's really good. They always got the best. They sell them out there, of course, you know, but you got to drive 85 miles from there to get them.
I know. Back when where I used to live, you could go pick them.
Oh, yeah.
I guys, I'll be back.
Morning, Joe. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Well, he says he's that he's working with Scott. That's what he's saying. He's not, but he did say he's on like auditing or whatever, doing stuff like that. But he's saying he's working with Scott. So I found that interesting. So I don't know what's true. I don't know, but that's what he put in the official record. And he's yeah. So there's that. Well, you guys are here today. Hi. I forget what I was looking for. We have pink shirts. What's the largest they go to?
Big, I got two X.
You ever have bigger ones or
Oh, what size?
like five? I like it really big and baggy. Is that how big is they come in? I'll take a 10.
The max on the big is 3.
Oh, no, I need a. I got big boobs. They need room. I don't like I don't like them tight. I like it baggy. But I might. Ooh, like I like this stuff. Ooh. What's this right here? I mean, like the little metal.
Yeah.
Oh, key card holder? Yeah. Well, how's that? Oh, for like but you have to have a hole in it, like. Oh, and then, but how do you get your card on it? I wonder if my okay, so I can put for my press pass. Hmm. How much are they? Okay, wait, which that's a bigger one. It looks like the same. It's not the same. Oh, okay, with the lanyard. Yeah, I don't like. Is that the only lanyard you have? Yeah, I don't like that one, but I want one of those. You have a trial? I need to. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be. Huh? I think so. How much are the patches? And how about the keychain?
Larger one is going to be 50.
Do you have other colors?
Just
Like
this
pink?
one side.
No pink? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You take I mean, do you take the Apple Pay? I know I kind of like the mug.
For you?
I think so, but I kind of like the mugs. How much?
Which is like, this is like, alive. I can ship it. They have it. Yeah, they have a small site.
Okay, guys, am I back? My back. Sorry, I had to.
What set it up for them?
Thank you. Am I muted, guys? Perfect. Can I put that in the bag with the? Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Love it.
$10.
Can I ever get keychains in a different color? Like I like color. Okay. Like even okay.
I sent your receipt as well, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys. Oh. Get my lanyard. Let's see if I can get a bigger. I want to get a bigger size pink shirt and then patches. He's gonna try to get it. Yeah, and because I want to get it where then I can get it patches and but I want to.
Are you getting your gum phone?
Yeah. Are you gonna get something?
Yeah.
Sorry, girl. You're gonna get the tamales. I love the dumplings. You are. See, I must be Asian.
Mexican inside and a huera.
I must be Asian.
So the strawberries are in season.
No, they're out of season, but they're still pretty good here. You know what? I wonder if I could put my strawberries in this bag. Do you think we could hold it? Yeah.
You have your big one too, but.
And then this way, wait, guys. I'm sorry. I'm all discombobulated. No, it's not your fault.
Also, I got you the garlic chips, so nice try.
Oh, how do you do that? So here, stop it. Tell her so. Here, wait. Wait.
This
Yeah.
in here.
That.
Or by
Oh,
itself.
yeah.
Do
No,
you
I
want me
think.
to hang this on the back?
Yeah, we could maybe put that in there, and I'll try to be real
Okay,
careful.
but can you pick
Yeah, just
up?
put on top. Just
What
put on
is that?
top. It's just a mug thing.
But can you?
Just put on top. It's not gonna hurt it.
It's gonna make it all up wobbly instead of flat.
Yeah, but it's closed.
I know, but put it on top.
Yeah, but it's gonna smush it then.
No, it won't. It's mud.
I don't know.
Look, it's gonna be more damaged if it's crooked and not flat.
I think
Don't
you're
you
right.
think?
No.
Whatever. We'll see.
I mean, because I can't reach in there and hold it. Okay.
Okay, and this.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I never got one of what's his name's present never came, so I had to substitute. Okay.
Here, I'm gonna put them right here so they won't get smushed.
That's for
No matter what. they
like I would like it. Yeah.
Put against you.
I know. I have to remember not to go back and get smushed.
Is this for the?
We could toss it. Yeah, we could toss that.
Putting them in your
Huh.
thing for the record.
Okay. We're on it. Now, guys, after I only have 15, we're not going to be able to film I won't be able to film the afternoon meeting, I don't think. 'Cause my thing broke.
It's a quick signing process of 2 different petitions.
Do you know about this?
What's the things? But,
Yeah, so it's for the healthcare one's for the St. John's Health Justice Action Fund. And then depending on where your zip is, you might also qualify to sign the fire department support one.
because I think I'm going to get off and try to close it so I can try to get enough juice for the afternoon meeting. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to let my phone rest and hopefully get some more charge. So I'm on 13 now. It's going down so quick. So I want you to be able to hear our